Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. You join us for this match between Afghanistan and India. I'm Mike Atherton and I'll...
The pitch should get better as the match goes on, so a sensible decision to bowl first. I wouldn't want to be putting my pads on first up, that's for sure, and the opening bowlers will be feeling very positive.
Umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait on.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Gurbaz gets off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Couldn't get it through the field.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There'll be runs here.
The captain going to change things around in the field. A few moves made in the field.
Strong appeal. Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
Just threw the shot too early.
Beaten on the drive.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Got
forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Nice way to get off the mark.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Chance to run two. Loud shout.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
More decisive running may have gotten them two. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Well bowled.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yeah.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one. The boundary. Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Yep.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Waiting. Yep. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yeah. Keeper!
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
8 runs added there. Afghanistan are 21 for none.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Decisive running might have gotten them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Just threw the shot too early.
Wait there.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Onto the front foot. And punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Quick onto that in the infield.
Let it come right under their eyes, but just didn't quite time it.
Solid defence, very compact.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Keep us in.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
Ooh. Edged. Gill is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep. Keeper. No.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
That's it.
And gone.
Yeah!
That's a fantastic catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Rolled the wrist well to keep it down, but couldn't find the gap though.
8 runs added in that over. India are 8 for 1. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Keeper.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Gotcha.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Oh.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Catch. Yep. Yep.
Super shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep. Go.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
It's a good delivery, but it doesn't matter when you play it like that. 4 runs.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
Yep.
Thick edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Yep.
Right out of the middle.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Ahmad from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Good return, back from the deep. Really, really good running from these 2 batters. Played it safe though, stick with 3. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it. No interest in that one from the batter. Ahmed will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Good batting. Get an opportunity to score and take it.
Yep. Go.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Nicked it. Confident appeal. Could it be? That's just outrageous.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It looked like it'd be moving to a big, big score, but it's not to be.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Not great work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Keeper's ball.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great shot. Great timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Over. India are 68 for 2. Well placed. Should get a single.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
They were wise to the run there. Excellent call. It was off the pad and they got through quickly.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Caught, and that's stuck.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yep. No!
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Nicely played.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. India are 79 for 3. Beaten on the drive.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
They got it over the top, had pretty good control and one bounce over the rope.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Got that away nicely.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back and then the back coming through the ball beautifully.
That's the over. India are 101 for 3. Super shot that.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
No! Yep.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. India are 115 for 3. Drives and misses everything.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot. Edged it. Loud appeal. And gone straight to the keeper.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed. Shoulders, arms and true to the wicketkeeper.
Good shot. A beauty.
That's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. There was no need for the fielders to chase that.
Misses everything.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
End of the over. 5 off it. India are 120 for 4.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Keeper. Gotcha. No.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Yep. Keeper, go!
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep. Keeper!
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Go!
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game.
Yep.
4 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
And that's the half-century for this batsman.
That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Keeper!
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Keeper! Yep.
Really good shot there.
Bowler!
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India 139 for 4. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
No! Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Bowler! No!
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Yep.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Straight to the fielder.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
End of the over. 6 off it. India 145 for 4. Going with spin now.
Well-directed short ball, sways out of the way.
Got right in behind it.
Right over the top of it. Nicely smothering the spin there.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
No, no, no.
Little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. No.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Seems slightly odd not just to take the single that was on offer there.
Yep.
Chance to run two.
Ballers in. Yep. No!
Well,
that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
3 added in that over. India are 148 for 4. Khan has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Solid defence, very compact.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep. Keepers.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
A well-directed short ball. Sways out of the way this time.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Yep. No!
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep, yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Khan from the north end.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep. Keepers in.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yep. Go!
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score and take it.
Ballers in.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep. No, no, no!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Keepers in.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
5 runs added in the over. India are 164 for 4.
Yep. Go!
Well, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Well placed, should get a single. Gone, it's a good catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Yep.
Edged.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yep.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Yep.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Yep, yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark. Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers!
Yep.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score.
Yep. Ballers in. Yep, yep. No! Yep. Yep. Ballers in. Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Ballers in.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep. No, no, no!
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep. Ballers in.
That's the over. India are 185 for 6. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Ooh, well bowled.
Just slowing things down. Nothing to risk on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Finds the edge. And gone. Didn't even wait for the umpire's decision.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Quick onto that in the infield.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Out! Good catch.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a